Now let's complete the revision. Yeah, this number to the nearest unit. So where is the unit place is 5, put line and 8. 8 now is reached, so it will give 1 to 5, it will be 6. So now the answer will be 6. Ignore all the decimal numbers after adding 1 to the units. Number of line of symmetry of a square, yes, 4. Number of line of symmetry of rectangle, yes, 2. So 4 greater than 2. 7 kilograms 6,500. I said many times you cannot compare between two different units. You should convert one to the other. So it's easily to convert from kilogram to gram. Yes, multiplying by 1000, so it will be 7,000 grams. So 7,000 or 6,500, so actually 7,000. 2 weeks, how many days? It's very easy, 14 times by 7. In this, measure A, the first letter, like the first letter here, X. This, add these two numbers, yes, the same, put 3 decimal points, and the first 12, and here 7, and put 10, 0, 0, 7. Here you have to add 2 zeros, yes, very good, and plus 0 plus 7, 7, 0 plus 0, 0, and 7, and 2, 1. It will be 12 point, I'm sorry, 1 plus 1, 2, 22.707, very good. Dot is one of the measurement units of weight. Kilometer, no, kilometer for length, liter for capacity, kilogram, yes, for weight. So this is a suitable unit for measuring weight. Hours for time. This polygon, yes, AD, congruent AD, the same as what? Yes, XL, the same order. Third, an hour equal how many minutes? From the table, yes, it will be 20. This shape is congruent to, yes, this shape. 39 days equal how many weeks? Approximated, take care. This question is more tricky, but let's know how to solve it. If you see this question approximated from days to weeks, okay, please write timetable 7 till what? Till reach this number 39. Okay, timetable 7, 7 times 1, 7, 7 times 2, 14, 7 times 3, 21, 7 times 4, 28, 7 times 5, 35, 7 times 6, 42. So now we have what? 39. We want to know 39 days. Now 39 is between what? Is between 35 and 49. Again, 39 is between 42 and 35. So 39 is nearest to what? To 35 or 42? Okay, is it easy to walk to 35 or 42? Yes, 42. Why? Because if you want to walk to 49, you have only to walk 3 steps, but to go back to 35 you have to walk what? 4 steps. So which one is the nearest? Yes, 42. So take the number in timetable 7, 6. So this, it will be 6. Normal temperature, yes, in science 37. 2 days and half. Day equal how many hours? How many hours per day? 24. And 2 days equals what? 48. And half day, it will be, yes, from table 12. Plus 48 plus 12, it will be 60. This number to the nearest, yes, we have here 2 zeros, so to the nearest 100. This number to the nearest unit, I said multiply the numerator by 2. The fraction now will be 8 over 5. This is improper, so you have to add 1 to the units, so it will be 658. This number to the nearest 1000, write 3 chairs and decimal point. 8, 7, and this is empty square, put zeros and 0, so it will be 0.078. 3.5 kilograms, drop 3 the same, and half means 500, so it will be 3500. To the nearest meter, again 3.25 meters approximate to the nearest meter. If these units the same, meter to the nearest meter, approximate to the nearest unit, approximate to the nearest unit. Okay, again, if this, for example, kilogram or grams, and this grams, and he asks you to get this number approximated to the nearest gram, so this like this, so approximate to the nearest what unit. Which one is units? Yes, 3, so line and arrow. 2 is poor, so it's still what? 3. It's the same. This questions DEF, EF, like what? Yes, like YZ. 3/4 equal how many minutes from the table? It will be 45. To the nearest unit, multiply the numerator by 2, it will be 6 over 4. So now this fraction improper, so you have to add 1 to the units. Unit 5, add 1, it will be 6. Question 90, this number divided by 100, and the result you want to approximate it into to the nearest tens. This question is very important because you have to do 2 steps. Firstly, divided by 100, so put 2 chairs, the first 7 and 3, put decimal point 2, 4. Which one in 10th place? Yes, 3, and here 7 is reached, so add 1 to 3, it will be 4, so 42.4. I want to give you some notes of to the nearest tens. To the nearest tenth, the same if he says to the nearest 1 over 10, the same as to the nearest 1 decimal place, or to the nearest 0.1. This 4 forms of this question. Again, if he says to the nearest tenth, like to the nearest 1 over 10, like to the nearest 1 decimal place, to the nearest 0.1. Okay, the next, this number to the nearest what? Yes, 0.4 to the nearest. Again, don't look at the question, only the answer. You have here 4 at decimal number, so it will be tenth. Tenth or 0.1, the same, or tenth. Yes, it's written already. One place, one decimal place, okay, or 1 over 10, the same. Maybe in choices he doesn't write tenth, okay, maybe he writes 0.1, 1 over 10, or 1 decimal place. Square has, yes, 4 line of symmetry. This is approximated to the nearest. Yes, we have here 3 zeros, so it will be 1000. 1 hour equal how many seconds? 1 hour equal how many seconds? We have here hour, minute, second. From hour to minutes, multiply by 60. From minutes to second, multiply by 60. So you have time is 1 to 60 by 60 to get it in minutes. After this, multiply again by 60 to get it in second. So 1 times 60 times 60. You have to multiply 60 times, okay? So 0 times 0, 0, 0 times 6, 0, okay, and add 0. 6 times 0, 0, and 6 times 6, 36. If you add them, the result will be 3600. Now you have to multiply 62 times. The first 62 convert from hour to minutes, and the result multiplied by 60 again to convert it into second. In this question, ABC, AC, first third, here first third, XZ. Number of line of symmetry of rhombus, 2. Rectangle 2, it will be equal. This is mistake. 3/4 liters equal how many milliliters? Yes, drop 3 the same, and quarter 250. So it will be 3250. Number of line of symmetry of rectangle, yes, 2. 3500 grams equal how many kilograms? Yes, drop 3 the same, and you memorize the first 3 letters. It means 500, and 500 it means half from the table. So it will be 3.5. To the nearest 10. Where stands 5? And arrow 6. 6 is reached, so it will give 1 to 5. So it will be 7 and 6, 0, and ignore decimal point. So it will be 760. Incongruency question, AD first fourth, here first fourth, XL. In this question, if triangle ABC congruent to DEF, then measure B. If measure B 50, then measure what equal 50? The same. B like what? B like B second, where the second E. So E equal B equal 50. Here 2 questions in one question. 6.9, so add this individually. 6.9 plus 2.1. 1 plus 9, 10, 0 and carry 1, 1 plus 6, 7 plus 2, 9. So the firstly will be 9, and the second 11.7 minus 1, 1.7. 7 minus 7, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, and drop 1 is the same. This is 10 and this is 9, so the second is greater than the first. Number of line of symmetry of equilateral triangle, yes, 3. 48 hours equal how many days? Yes, 2. This approximates to the nearest tenth. Which one in tenths? Yes, 4, and arrow on 7. 7 is reached, so it will give 1 to 4, so it will be 5, 6, 7, the same, 0.5. Line of symmetry of rhombus 2. This to the nearest what? Again, don't look at the question, only the answer. What is the end of the number, yes, 0.3 or 3 in decimal number. So this is approximated to the nearest 0.1. Take care, this question is very important. 109. Rectangle, this is congruent to this. Yes, measure C, third is like Z. 3.5 tons equal how many kilograms? We solved this question many times. It is 3,500. 3.5 tons equal how many kilograms? Yes, it will be the same, 3,500. 3 hours equal how many minutes? Timetable 60 or 6. Yes, we have 3 times 6, 18, so it will be 180. Number of line of symmetry of a square? Yes, 4. This number to the nearest 1000, where 1000 to place 8, and add here arrow 7 is reached, so it will give 1 to 8, it will be 9000. 1 minus 0.4, so the same, 1 here and 0.4, you have to put 0 here and minus 0 minus 4 doesn't work, so it will be 10, it will be 0 and it will be 10. 10 minus 4, it will be 6 and 0, so it will be 0.6. This number to the nearest tens, put here 3 and 6. 6 give 1 to 3, it will be 4, so it will be 240. This dividing by 100, put 2 chairs, and here 0, 7, 4, 5, you can ignore it, this 0, so it will be 54.7. Equilateral triangle has 3 line of symmetry. 48 hours equal to days. Yes, dividing by 20 hours because we have 24 hours per day. Rhombus has, yes, 2 axes of symmetry. Very good. 120 liters equal how many milliliters? Yes, 1000. This number to the nearest tenth, where is the tenth place? Yes, 0. Take care, this tenth, this unit, and 9 is reached, so add 1 to 0, it will be 1, and ignore all decimal numbers, so it will be 29.1. The capacity of cup of tea, capacity of 1 cup of tea, it's like what? Yes, maybe it's very little, okay, but not 3 liters. 3 liters is very big. Yes, it may be like what? Yes, like 200 milliliter. 457 and 1 over 5, yes, to the nearest whole number like units, multiplying by 2, yes, the fraction now it will be 2 over 5, this is proper, so ignore this fraction and drop the numbers the same, 457. 1 day equals how many minutes? Again, from day and hours and minutes. From day to hours time is 24, from hour to minutes time is 60. 1 day, it means 1, the same, like the question of 1 hour equal how many minutes, the same. 1 day equal how many minutes, so I will do 2 steps. 1 times 24, 24, now we have 1 hour. 24, yes, hours. 24 times 60 to know how many minutes do we have. So 60 times 24. 4 times 0, 0. 4 times 6, 24. Put 0. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 6, 12. So it will be 0, 4, 4, 1. It will be 1440. Number of line of symmetry of rectangle, yes, 2. 120 seconds equal how many minutes? Yes, 1 minute equals 60 seconds times 60 timetable 60. So 2 times 60 equals 120, so it will be 2 minutes. Here this question minus 3 decimal numbers, 2, 3, 2, 5, 0, 2, 1, 4. Minus 5 minus 4, 1, 2 minus 1, 1, and 1 and 2, it will be 2.111. 5.5 tons equal how many kilograms? Yes, put 5 the same, and 0.5 it means half, and half it means 500, so it will be 5,500. In rectangle diagonal divided into two congruent triangles. To the nearest 1,000, where the thousand place units, tens, 100,000, and put arrow. Yes, 4 is poor, so ignore all this question and replace it with them with 0, so it will be 6, 5, and 3 zeros. Ignore decimal number. Isosceles trapezium, yes, 1, each isosceles equals 1. To the nearest unit, where is the units? 4, and arrow on 6. 6 is reached, so add 1 on 4, it will be 65. 20 liters equal how many milliliters? Multiplying by 1000, so I should write 20 and how many zeros? 3, so it will be 20,000. In the same pattern, we have 2 triangles, 1 circle, 2 triangles, 1 circle, so 2 triangles and 1 circle. This figure is congruent to this figure, 2 squares. 43 days equal how many weeks? To the nearest weeks, the same. Timetable 7. We have here 7 times 5 equal 35. 7 times 6 equals 42. 7 times 7 equals 49. Again, we have here the number is what? Is 43. 43 is the nearest what? It's between 42 and 49. 43 here. Yes, it's very clear. 43 is very nearest to what? To 42. So the answer will be 6. The last one, 52 days. So I have to add 1 in the timetable. 7 times 8 equals 56. The number now is what? 52. So now 52 is nearest to 49 or 56. Yes, it nearest to 49. So the answer will be 7.